Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and I'm about to do another reveal. But if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I do hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're not so new to my channel, then thank you again always for your support. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna do one of those first bag of 2024 videos. As it turns out, I didn't expect to make this purchase at all, but I was online. I was scrolling as you do, and I actually happened to be on Facebook in one of the Facebook luxury groups that I'm part of, and I saw that Conor had, you may know him as Conor from Conor's Closet, here on YouTube and on Instagram. I'll have him linked below. He posted a particular bag and I looked at it and I thought, as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, she's so pretty. Oh, that's a bag that I've wanted for quite some time. Oh, okay, it's not the exact color that I originally was going to go for, but this color could work. I have a preference for black colors in my wardrobe. Very much a Melbourne thing, I must admit, but I also do have bright pops of color now and then. So this purchase came out of the blue. It was a surprise. It was a good price. There's a little bit of wear on this bag, so it's a pre-loved item, but I'm okay with that. So on Sunday the 14th, I was on Facebook, I was looking around and I saw this item. I think I saw it the day before, but whatever. I reached out to Conor, I said, hey, asked him a few questions about it. He was so quick, and if any of you have any doubts or any concerns about shopping with Conor, please don't. He was uber professional and so quick to respond. So anyway, I asked him a number of questions. I thought about it. I had my friend in the background say, what do you think? And given the price, given the condition, given it's the bag that I've wanted for quite some time, it's been on my sort of like list. I won't call it a wish list, just been on my list of bags I'd like to have one day. It popped up at the right time. So anyway, once all the questions had been answered and once I had sort of like thought, you know what, yes, this is a good way to go, I went ahead, paid for it, and he had it actually posted out that same day. So timing just worked in my favor, and I received it Tuesday morning. So we have here the inside, and I'm sorry, I've tried to, replicate the way it was, but I can't. But I am going to show everything that came packaged in this box. So it has this very generous bumper of bubble wrap here around the actual item. This tissue paper here has Conrad's Closet imprinted on it. There is also a card. It says Conrad's Closet, from our closet to yours. We hope you enjoy your new item. The Conrad's Closet team. Facebook, Conrad's Closet. Instagram, Conrad's Closet. And nothing on the back. But I thought that was a nice touch. I like the fact that he's got that personalized touch to his paper. And what's more, thank you very much, Conor, but also in the box there were two little goodies that Conor had included, and that both Chanel little samples, of course. One is the eye cream, the Red Camellia Revitalizing Eye Cream, which I just dropped. Hold please. There we go, there, the little sample. And the other one is the Hydro Beauty Micro Serum. A decent size, look at that. Probably get two, maybe three uses out of that, so I don't mind that. And then within that there was the bubble wrapped item, and this was all taped down as well. Now this bubble wrap is one of those bag styles, This is my second Mulberry item. This is the dust bag. It's actually a beautiful dust bag. As you can see, it's got this sort of lovely, almost what's that pattern? Is that herringbone sort of pattern? Beautiful dust bag, nice sort of like thickened linen. On the back it says, this care bag has been made with sustainably sourced cotton. There you go, it's cotton. Pull cord has been crafted with 100% recycled materials. Thank you, Mulberry, I appreciate that. Inside the bag is this lovely, soft, sort of brushed cotton, like the inside of a beautiful comfy hoodie. And I really appreciate that because that helps to keep the leather nicely protected. And inside, I've spoken long enough, is this very pretty mini Alexa. Now, this probably would be one of the brightest colors in my collection. And lately, I've been looking at my wall here. I've got two shelves, one like this and one over the other side of my room. If you want a room tour, let me know. I don't have much in the way of color, and the few colored bags that I already had, I had sold. So I really wanted color. Now, initially, when I was looking at this bag, and I've liked this bag for quite some time, I was thinking of going with that fuchsia hot pink color because I thought, why not? Probably I was influenced by the fact that I had hot pink hair at the time. But when I saw this pop up on my feed, like I said, I gasped. I stopped and I thought, ooh, wow. So this is the Mulberry Mini Alexa. This was purchased in 2022, the beginning of 2022. Apparently, Conor told me he reached out to the seller. Well, his consignee. Is that what they're called? And apparently it was purchased in 2022. And given that it is, let's say, just on 2 years old, it is in very good used condition. Now, I say very good because looking at it, it's brilliant. It's gorgeous. Like the actual structure, the formation, the quality of the leather, it's beautiful. The only thing that keeps me from saying excellent is the fact that the plaque does have some wear on it. And if I'm showing it correctly, you'll see it has a few scratches, which is unavoidable, but it also does have a little bit of fading, and it's going to be really hard to see. There is just some fading of the gold just around the postman's lock. I reached out to Mulberry and I asked my client advisor there, what would it cost to replace this little plaque? And the cost is $100 Australian, $100 to replace that plaque and put a new one. But it needs to go to England for the repair to happen, which means that the bag will be away for 10 to 12 weeks. So I thought to myself, look, is that a deal breaker given the price? I paid $795 for this bag. I thought, no, that's not a deal breaker. I still love the bag enough. And I don't mind. It's grown on me now, this sort of lilac color. Am I channeling someone? I don't know. Am I channeling someone? Initially, I wanted the hardware to be silver because I actually don't have a lot with silver hardware. But now I can see how it works. It's like the contrast works with the cool and the warm. And it just works well. It just fits. But the one thing I love the most about this particular bag, it's a bit wonky, but is the beautiful 3D braided top handle. And if you just look at this leather, I mean, Mulberry has beautiful leather. I truly love Mulberry. Their quality is superb. It's this beautiful full grain leather. Now it has the postman's lock. Some people call it turn lock. This one apparently for Mulberry is called a turn lock. A postman's lock. Get it right. Anyway, it's got the two, what are they called? Typical sort of like fastenings for the Alexa, and these have the little magnetic button underneath, which are quite strong. The magnet is quite strong. Postman's lock here in the middle. Flip it open. Inside the bag, inside the top flap, we have the continuation of the grained leather, and then inside the bag is this beautiful partially grained leather base. So the base is in that grained leather, if you can see it, and then the back wall and the front wall of the bag are in, obviously, the reverse of the leather in the suede. It is a beautiful, beautiful bag. There's a little slip pocket here on the back wall. The two D-rings to attach the long strap. The strap I'll show you in a moment is detachable and adjustable. And then on the inside here, you will see there are two sort of, not sure if you can see them, sort of two leather, circles there, which are the backing of the magnetic press clasp. Inside this little pocket, there is an envelope, and it has the Mulberry card. This is in the color Lilac Blossom, and at the time of purchase, this bag costs $18.75. As I speak to you now and record, it has gone up to $19.50 or $19.75. Included also is a little Mulberry care guide pamphlet. The strap is all in the same color, the same pebbled leather or grained leather, gold clasp and hardware as well. It has multiple adjustment fittings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a standard Louis Vuitton, 7 adjustment holes. And as you can see, the magnets close up and connect very quickly and easily if you line them up, because at the moment I'm one-handed. I haven't put that through. Apparently one of the criticisms of this bag is that if there's nothing in the bag, it's hard to line that up and close it. you sort of have to use two hands. It's not easy to do with the one hand. Again, not a deal breaker, because knowing me, most likely what I'll do is I will just flap it over like that and either carry it sort of like, not necessarily open, but I will make a point of making sure the magnets click on, and that will hold it. The other beauty about this bag in particular is that it does have these side, what are these called? Sangles? You can pull these out, and then what that does is if you have a lot more to carry, you can actually alter the shape of the bag, and then it takes on a little bit more of almost like a Bayswater shape. If you're familiar with Mulberry's bags, you'll know what some of their bags are like. But then it can sort of become a little bit Bayswatery. Does that make sense? I like it closed, and I'll most likely wear it closed. But if I do happen to carry a lot on any given day, then I will open up these particular sides because they're functional. That's what they're there for. So overall, this bag is an absolute beauty. I'm really glad I picked her up, and it was at a decent price, $7.95. I think that was bank transfer, and $8.95 if it went through PayPal goods and services, but I trust Conor, so I just did the bank transfer. So gold hardware all over. I think I showed you already that it's got Mulberry imprinted there on the dog clasp. It's got obviously Mulberry printed there at the bottom of the front plaque, as well as the Mulberry tree, and then on each of these buckles we have Mulberry imprinted on that. There are some flat gold studs or rivets, and each of those also has Mulberry printed on them. Let's see underneath, the magnetic whatever they're called buttons do not. The postman's lock post does not. Inside there is Mulberry in gold on the back pocket, if you can see it just there. And there is no back pocket. I would have liked a back pocket, I'm not going to lie, but anyway. And there are no feet. There are no feet. But all in all, it's a beautiful bag. Let me know what you think of this color, of this bag. Do you like this bag? I know a lot of people don't like these. They sort of flap around and everything. I don't mind it. I don't mind bags that make a bit of noise. I don't mind bags that have some weight. This is a very light bag. Obviously, you know, there's nothing in it at the moment, but I can still feel it. I quite like a bag that has some weight, because then I know it's on. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if you're a bit like me. So, as always, everybody, I look forward to reading your comments. Let me know what you think of this little beauty. Take care, everybody. God bless. And I'll see you next time. Ciao. Now, some Mulberry bags are made in England and some are made in China. Unfortunately, this bag style is made in China. Now, I don't know if I should say unfortunately or not. You know, everything these days, for quite some time, anything made in China seems to have a negative connotation assigned to it. That's not always necessarily true. I did do some research, and apparently they use all appropriate sustainable products and resources and good quality. Obviously they source their leathers from Italy and all the rest of it. They pay their employees well. The conditions are, you know, as they should be and to standard by, you know, let's hope developed world standards, developed country standards. So in that respect, I don't feel too perturbed by the fact that this particular bag and this style is made in China. A lot of the design houses are starting to do that. Is it for cost-cutting measures for them to increase their profit margin? Most likely. But it doesn't still take away too much from the beauty of the bag. Did I want this to be made in England? Of course I did. I mean, who wouldn't? But, you know, it's the way of the economy in the world.